Okay, so yesterday I talked about my favorite underrated brands. Today I'm going to talk about my least favorite overrated brands, or I guess brands that I just think are overrated. And let me start with this one, Herbivore. You know what? I didn't have a problem with them up until recently, where it came out that their Bakuchiol Serum doesn't contain Bakuchiol. I have to get this out in the first minute in case you don't watch the rest of it. This does not contain Bakuchiol. I think it contains 0.00001%. No Bakuchiol in there. So I'm disgusted with this brand. They have forever lost my trust. They're overrated. A lot of people like them. They even just came out with a mini version of this. How did they just come out with this shortly after the news came out that it doesn't contain Bakuchiol? I don't freaking know. Okay, rant over. On to the next brand. This brand gets a lot of love. They occupy a lot of space at Sephora. Fresh. You know what? Their products generally just aren't that good. I've tried a lot of them. I have yet to find something from this brand that I've been significantly impressed with. They have some nice variety of masks, but they don't really have any sunscreen versions. They continue to kind of rehash products that they already have with a slight variation. What is this? Their kombucha cleansing treatment instead of their water essence. I don't know. They're overrated, overpriced, in my opinion. And their products, especially for sensitive skin, just aren't that good for the ridiculous price tag. Next up is a brand. Actually, I like this one more than most of the brands I'm going to mention today. Dr. Jart. You know what, though? For the size of this brand, all their sunscreens that I've tried have been terrible. I've never had good luck with any of them. Their Cetaphil product is probably my favorite from all of them, but generally most of their products are just littered with fragrance or just ineffective or citrus oils. Although I do like their beauty balm. I really like that. But aside from that, a brand this big, having this many variety of sunscreens that all suck, is a little disappointing. So in my opinion, they're overrated. Okay, that's another huge brand, Pixi. A lot of people really like their glow toner. It's pretty, the effects of it just aren't that impressive, I guess I'm going to say. Although it's very gentle, it just doesn't do much. And up until their blue clarity line, pretty much every single thing from them has loaded with fragrance or is ineffective at the pH it's formulated at. Up until this blue line, I haven't been able to find one Pixi product that my skin liked, but the blue line is a little bit better and generally is not fragranced. So I had better luck with this one, but just for the space they take up and every like Target and Walgreens and stuff, the brand, in my opinion, just doesn't warrant that space. It's just not that good. Okay, and one more, Neutrogena. Okay, so they've got some really great products. They do. They're a giant line, though. Their products are expensive generally, and the ingredient list isn't super impressive. They just came out with a collagen peptide line. I looked at the jar moisturizer, which was like $39, and the ingredient list was not exciting at all. So I don't know how they're charging that price for that, but for the amount of resources this giant company has owned by a giant corporation, you'd think they'd have some better options, but generally, Neutrogena, it tends to be pretty hit or miss, and more often misses than hits it out of the field, or hits it out of the gate, hits it out of the park. Why am I so bad at those? Anyway, so they are just one brand I think is overrated. I've got three runner-up brands. Olay, they have some okay stuff, but for the prices of these, they're generally like $40 for a drugstore product. You can go to Sephora and buy something generally as good but cheaper. It's crazy that Olay is this expensive, but I guess you have to get them on sale when they're like buy one, get one half off. So they have some good products. I'm happy that they made a lot of their products fragrance-free versions, but in my opinion, the brand still needs to do something more exciting. So another one, Cetaphil. I don't know. I'm a CeraVe person. I think there's two people, Cetaphil people and CeraVe people. I'm more of a CeraVe person, but Cetaphil tends to have a lot of fragrance in a lot of their products. Their cleanser that they describe as very gentle contains sodium lauryl sulfate, which is very irritating. So I just don't find this brand to be very sensitive skin friendly, even though that's what they market to. So I don't. This product from them is not the worst. Their cleanser, but a lot of people love it. So what do I know? I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. Nothing wrong with that. You don't have to agree with what I say. And finally, Sunday Riley. You know what? They have a few products. They're good jeans. A lot of people like, but for their product list and their prices, it's just not super impressive. They have some good products, but overall, a lot of them are letdowns. And for the price, even more so. Sunscreen was a loser. But but still a lot of people like it, so nothing wrong with that. So those are my opinion on overrated brands. I want to hear what you think are overrated brands. So I'm going to be very interested in your response, because I could have went on with this video with overrated brands for probably an hour and a half, but I decided to really tighten it up on what I think are the most. But there's probably a lot of overrated brands out there. So leave a comment with what yours is. I love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more later. Okay, bye guys.